G'day everyone, and welcome to Menindee!
This, my fellow travellers, is Yabby World, even though Jackie and I couldn't catch a yabby to save our lives. Not to worry though, because Jackie and I would settle in just fine to the Menindee way of life. But first we had to arrive here in this beautiful oasis of the far west in outback New South Wales. Today, sadly, we're leaving the beautiful Nelia Gaari Station. But where are we heading next, Jackie?
We're heading to Menindee Lakes today, so pretty excited about that.
Jackie could hardly contain her enthusiasm, and after 7 glorious days camping here by the Darling River at Nelia Gaari Station, we basically needed to leave because we'd run out of supplies. So we packed up nice and early with the intention of heading to Menindee Lakes for breakfast, because Menindee was only an hour away. What we didn't factor into our ETA equation was how bad the roads would get. It was 100 kilometres to Menindee on some of the worst roads we've encountered yet. And after 30 k's, we thought we'd better pull over to see how the van was faring. Well, it's 70 k's to Menindee and the road is rough, so we better check the van out.
Oh,
That's never happened before. What the hell?
what? The fridge sounds really weird.
Well, our caravan didn't fare too badly at all. However, our breakfast date in Menindee turned into a brunch date due to how long it took us on those dirt roads. But arriving safe and sound is the main thing. So after a bite to eat at the Red Sands takeaway shop in Menindee, we stocked up on supplies and headed over to the Menindee Lakes Caravan Park, which would be our new home. This quaint little caravan park is located just 5 kilometres out of town. It has powered and unpowered campsites, amenities, toilets, showers and laundry. And it overlooks Menindee Lake.
Hi everyone, we're at Menindee Lakes.
What a sunset. It's our first night here. Oh, what a ripper. It just feels like we're at the beach. This place feels like a small beach town.
And yet we're in the middle of the outback.
Well, this will be home for a couple of days. Well, we're still here at the Menindee Lakes Caravan Park. Jackie had organised for us to have already left, but tomorrow is the Melbourne Cup day and she's entered the Maiden Hotel sweepstakes, and we'll be heading over there tomorrow for a Melbourne Cup luncheon. So hopefully she wins big. But we have been very busy bees whilst we've been here. Of course, Jackie and I had to check out the town of Menindee. It's the first town on the Darling River, gazetted in 1863. First settled in 1853 between the Darling River and Lake Menindee. This whole area is a significant breeding and feeding ground for thousands of water birds, fish and aquatic life. Bordering the town is the Kinchega National Park, home to the heritage-listed Kinchega Wool Shed. Well, Jackie and I would need to check that out. Menindee also has a very strong connection with the Burke and Wills expedition. Pamamaroo Creek is the site of the 1860 expedition base camp. The expedition party included 15 men, 23 horses, 27 camels and 21 tons of stores. Dost Muhammad, one of the party members of the 1860 expedition to the Gulf of Carpentaria, is buried here in Menindee. Burke and Wills and camels, initials in the tree. Dost Muhammad, Burke and Wills expedition, 1860 to 1862. We were settling in nicely on our first full day here at Menindee, a quaint seaside town without the sea. And for the next 2 days we'd be exploring the natural beauty of Kinchega National Park. up early today because we're heading into the national park to check out the beautiful big wool shed. On another glorious day here in Menindee, we headed into Kinchega National Park. It's a showcase for the dramatic water cycles of the Darling River. When the river floods and overflows its banks, water surges onto the floodplains with an open forest of river red gums, then beyond to black soil floodplains with black box and coolabah trees. This park was once part of the vast Kinchega Station, and the wool shed was constructed in 1875 from river red gums and corrugated iron. Kinchega Station also holds a special place in explorer history. This was the place where the ill-fated Burke and Wills expedition picked up the infamous William Wright in 1860. Wright was the newly appointed manager of Kinchega when he joined the party as the new third-in-command. Wow! His failure to meet the party on his return to Cooper's Creek was blamed almost entirely for the demise of the Burke and Wills expedition. Hey Jackie, check this out. Here's a cart that Fred Flintstone used to use. Look at it. The heritage-listed Kinchega Wool Shed, which has been restored by National Parks and Wildlife, is a vast contrast to the wool shed we visited at Dunlop Station. Under the ownership of the Hughes family, Kinchega Station grew as they introduced their hardy merinos that were able to survive in the harsh conditions that often plagued this land. As for Jackie and I, the only harsh conditions we were experiencing was getting sand in our undies. Yes, we certainly couldn't complain about the fun we were having or the place in which we were camped. But if we thought this was good, the next little secret off-grid camping spot Jackie would find would be even better. Holy crapperoli, it's raining! Jackie and I had almost forgotten what rain looked like. This is the first bit of rain we've had in months. I'm just telling everyone this is the first bit of rain we've had in months. You know what, love? Right over there. This is the perfect opportunity for you to wash the ram. We're hurtling to the pub for Melbourne Cup Day and a good feed. And although the rain came and went, it's pretty cloudy. Definitely raining somewhere. Off to the Menindee Maidens Hotel where Jackie would kick my butt at pool, but unfortunately that was the only thing she'd win. Well, we've just had lunch at the pub, we played pool, and the Melbourne Cup is finished. Did you win, love?
No, I didn't win in the sweeps.
Well, Jackie didn't win any money. We've just been shopping. We'll fill the fridge up with food and we're going to head over to do some free camping over by another lake. Looking forward to that. We'll be heading over there tomorrow. Get away with the road. She's sideways. Jackie's sideways. After a quick driver change, we only just made it back to our campsite. You see, around here it doesn't take much rain for the roads to become as slippery as a jar full of slugs. Well, we made it, but only just. Woohoo! Gee whiz, Jackie's gonna need to wash the ram again. Well, it's a bright new day. We've had breakfast. We're heading into town to do a bit and hopefully we'll be able to get out to this free camp today. We're checking out how bad the roads are or how dry hopefully they are. Woohoo! We casually packed up after breakfast. There was no hurry. Our next campsite was only about 20 minutes away. We had already ventured out yesterday on a reconnaissance mission, checking out places like Kopi Hollow and Lake Pamamaroo, so we knew exactly where we wanted to camp. So Jacqui and I left Menindee Lakes Caravan Park, headed over the railway line onto the main road, and from there it's a 30-second drive to the main Weir Road. However, things weren't quite going to plan. It's closed. We're here at main Weir Road, and it's closed. And when all hope was lost, this bloke turned up. Our mate here has just opened it for us. How good is that? Not only did this legend open the road, but he made sure it was perfectly smooth for Jacqui and I. We're getting the VIP treatment. Our mate is grading the road right in front of us as we speak. And he's doing it just for Round Van Man. Well, now that the road's open, we can come and camp here at Pamamaroo Lake. Pamamaroo. And Pamamaroo. It's a free camp here. We'll be here for a week. So all we have to do is pick our spot. And what a spot we picked. Clearly the rains had scared a lot of people away, leaving Jacqui and I to pick a winner. Our new home here on Lake Pamamaroo had its own secluded beach. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. These fabulous camping spots can be found just north of Menindee. First day out here on a new lake. There's only one word that can describe this. It's glorious. Just magic. We are going to have some fun here. Yes, indeed. Jacqui and I would easily make this our new home. During the not too dry years, the water in Lake Pamamaroo stretches over 8 kilometres across. No wonder it's the second largest lake in the Menindee Lakes system. And it's in this area that we found the Wills camp tree after searching for it for so long. We've just popped into Menindee to grab a couple of small items and a yabby net. Now when I asked the lady there, what do you catch yabbies on? She said the best thing is roadkill. So I'm keeping an eye peeled for a dead roo. And if we find one, I'll get Jacqui to slice off a piece. Well, we didn't find any roadkill. So the lady back at the shop said the next best thing is get a dead carp and put it in the trap. Now there's plenty of carp in this lake, so we need to fish for a carp now. And the only problem is, Jacqui bought a fishing rod at the start of our journey 6 or 7 months ago, but the bloody thing has never worked, so I'm going to have a good look at it now and I'm going to fix it. Fingers crossed I can.
Have you fixed it yet, Wayne?
Yep. Yes, I have.
Beautiful.
I have fixed it. There was a little clip down there needed to be switched.
Okay.
So now we've got drag and she'll wind in. So chuck a hook on that, love. The bait.
Oh, nice one.
Not to be outdone, Jacqui caught an even bigger carp. But unfortunately, no matter what bait we used, we couldn't catch a yabby to save our lives. Not to worry though, because out here there's plenty of other things to see and do.
Cheers.
Since we rented our house out 8 months ago, farm sat for 3 months before hitting the road. Well, Jacqui and I haven't missed home one bit. We absolutely love exploring this big, beautiful country we call Australia, the best country in the world. I mean, who wouldn't love living in a confined space and being with me 24/7? Clearly, Jacqui has great resolve and has adapted well. I'm still spending too much money, so Jacqui may need to find some nursing work in the not too distant future. If that does transpire, hopefully I manage being on my own. Jacqui, however, seems excited about the prospect of having some time away from me, even if it is work. Anyway, I think it's that time. It's time to give our stay at Lake Menindee and Lake Pamamaroo a score out of 5. Well, our stay in Menindee was absolutely beautiful. Having a secluded beach at Lake Pamamaroo with a lake that has a sandy bottom, the place felt like home, and we could have stayed a lot longer. We loved Menindee. The only little niggly problem that we had, or I had, was getting bugs in our van at night. It drives me crazy, so I really want to do something about that. But other than that, the place is absolutely beautiful. It's a must-see, and it's a big 5 out of 5 from me. What about you, Jacqui?
Well, I totally agree. I loved Menindee Lakes. I loved Pamamaroo Lake. It was just lovely to be by the water and swim and paddleboard, do some fishing. I just loved everything about it, and I'm scoring it a 5 out of 5.
Well, that's all we have time for. Hit the like and subscribe button. I'm Artist Wayne.
And I'm Jacqui, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Happy travels.